We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Carolina Panthers and the New England Patriots.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, glad you're with us. This is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald to do the honors. And off we go from Gillette Stadium. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
Return. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Here goes tonight. Hey, what's that? Grip.
Bang, bang, tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Bang, bang.
Throwing right away, it's May. That's complete to Stephon Diggs. And a up and down, just shy of the 40. A nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
First down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now the former Buckeye is Travion Henderson. And he'll get nothing here.
He was taken
back
down
to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A loss of a yard.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
This one not quite on target. Got him too much. That one falls incomplete. Kayshon Boutte was the one he was looking for.
By Trayvon Merrick.
And 3rd down coming up.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. Call it a gain of 13.
Yards on the play.
First down, New England.
That's good for a Patriots.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Off the play fake, here's May. And the rush. He'll go down. They got him.
A 9-yard loss.
Brown
It's now
in there
2nd
for
and
the sack.
19.
He forced his way through.
42-yard line.
A loss of 9. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
What's that?
From out of the gun, here's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target.
Covered by J.C.
And it's going to be 3rd down.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Operating for the shotgun, it's May. He'll spot Henry, open downfield. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Patriots.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Up the middle, it's Henderson. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 27-yard line.
What's that? Keep it rolling, right? Keep it rolling. They can't stop us. Keep rolling.
Working out of the gun. It's May. That'll be caught. It's Travion Henderson. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
A gain of 4.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time. Play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Hey, here goes Sarah. Hey, what's that?
3rd and short. And here is May. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal.
40-yard attempt.
This will be an even 40-yard attempt. That one is good. And the Patriots will take a 3-0 lead.
Panthers nothing.
And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line.
The return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Trouble, 38,
right to the air goes Young. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Ready, drill, black, old 50, green, set.
On 2nd down, Young. A throw there. Finally get it. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain
Give
of
him 14
yards.
on that one.
That's
it's good for a Panther first down.
On the ready.
A gain of 14. 1st down,
Here we go.
Panthers.
10, yellow, 40, smash, red. 6, mega. Hut.
Out of the shotgun. Young. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Isaiah Simmons. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The Patriots take
From
over
the 39.
1st and 10.
Here's a 1st and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
All right. And this is Henderson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Cam Jackson.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here goes that.
Again, it's Henderson. And this is a slight improvement over the previous. There's not a lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
No gain on the
Clearly
play.
the plan on offense was to establish the run a little bit on this drive, Mike, but the defense is having none of it. 1st and 2nd down stop, no gain. Now it brings up a 3rd and long. We'll see if they try something else.
3rd and 11.
Hey, here goes that. Hey, what's that?
Throwing is May. And a
throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
At their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 60 red. 6, watch out now. 50 fury. Pause red. Steel black.
From the gun, it's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
But
20.
even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
It's a gain of 20.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Set, ready. Blue striker. Red, black shot. Ready?
Young to throw on 1st down. Caught. It's Trevor Etienne.
Young's pass. Complete to Trevor Etienne. Out of bounds at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 5.
Down. Green jack. Blaster. 6. Set.
Here's Young. He'll get this complete. It's Jimmy Horn Jr. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass, get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Throwing is Young. That one taken in right side by Leakett. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard
gain
line.
of 22 yards.
The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Ready, ready. Blue, 32.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Open man is Horn. It's complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Brings up 2nd
A bit of a quick
4.
hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
33, yellow. Hut, hut.
Throwing on 2nd down, Young. Looking left side is tight end Tremble. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal to finish off this drive with a
gain
touchdown.
of 18.
What a pickup, a gain of 18. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Carolina.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready.
That is caught. He's in. Tommy Tremble. Touchdown, Panthers. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1, What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And this one sent
The
all the way
Patriots
over the
take over
back
first
line.
and
No
10
thought
at their
of putting
own
this in the
35-yard
landing area.
line.
So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle.
Number 32,
And not much there.
Travion
Good
Henderson,
defense.
the ball carrier.
Held to no gain.
Trayvon Merrick on the
He does a
tackle.
nice job coming from
A
his
gain of a
safety
yard.
position,
Brings
filling
up
his
second
run gap
and 9
assignment, and
at the
keeps this to a
36-yard
modest gain
line.
at best.
Hey, here goes that. Ready?
Throwing on second down. May. A throw left side there. Not going to find the target.
Intended for Stephon Diggs.
He was looking for
Incomplete.
Stephon Diggs there.
It's now third
Now
down
it's gonna be
and
third
9
down.
yards to go.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Three. Combo.
Throwing on third down is May. And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
And he'll get something there on the return. They will take this back to the 20-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Check, huh?
The carry here for ETN. Trying to find someplace to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of one.
Brings up second.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this
19-yard
drive,
line.
Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
50, green. Set.
Now ETN. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
Back-to-back losses.
It's a loss of a
Now
yard.
it's third down.
Bringing up third and 12.
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on first down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on second down. But now after taking a loss on first and second, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on third down.
The last two runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a third and 12.
Seal, black. Ready?
Now Young. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up fourth down.
3 plays.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll get this at the 25, out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings
Here's
up second and 2.
What's that?
Once more, it's Henderson.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground,
First and 10 at
play it
the
safe,
33-yard
pick up
line.
the first down.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
On first down, we go back to Henderson. Anderson. And will work this forward to the 35. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
2 yards on
Look
the
him
pickup.
up on a second down
and
and 8.
At the 35-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
Here's May. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
By Christian
Roseboom.
An 11-yard
getting in
loss
there
on
to
the
bring
play.
him down.
Brings
His
up
first
third
sack
down.
of the season. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long.
Hey, what's that?
Well, play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. Task now, a really tough one. Third and very long.
Hey, what's that?
Now, May. He's going to let this one go deep. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 19-yard line.
Ready. Ready, ready. Red 38. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. Young. Now a screen set up for ETN. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's the first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Ready?
A second down throw for Young. Pass to the receiver, Horn. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here we go.
First and
52
goal
blue.
at the 1-yard line.
Hut, hut.
ETN will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Panthers.
That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown,
good.
they have that first one somewhere. I know where mine is. It sits right on top of my shelf.
Patriots
it's a special moment, and they're hoping it's the first of many for this young back.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Marcus Jones now to return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
Take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
What's that? Hey, what's that?
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Right at the
New England going to take their second timeout. Clock is stopped for 26 seconds until the break.
At the 22-yard line.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic, there hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
From the gun, on third down, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. And he'll be taken down, and there is a flag on the play. This is going to be a huge call.
Come on, set. Blaster, 6. Trouble, 38. Huge, yellow. Needle, blue. Blue, striker. Striker, 3-3.
Watch the motion.
Hut.
Young to throw on 1st and 10. He's got the first-round pick, Tetairoa McMillan. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 28 yards.
A pickup there of
and
28 yards.
On the set.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Ready. 45, white. Spike, white. Set, go.
On 1st down is Young. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it.
It's a gain of 28
It'll be
yards.
1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Panthers first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown
to the goal line and in.
Trevor Etienne.
Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
The PAT is good and good.
Makes the score.
Panthers move out to a 21-3 advantage.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Final second now of this first half as this one is away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone. So they're going to blow it dead, and they'll bring the ball out to start at the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40.
What's that? Ready, what's that? Combo. Check. Kill.
Out of the gun, here's May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken at the 5. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Clause 10.
They'll run. It's ETN. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but there is a flag down. And we'll check in with our referee.
Here we go. Set.
On play action, Young. Open man down the field is Lee Gap. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 34 yards.
A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Black ball. Hut, hut.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. Second down.
A 6-yard
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Yellow, 43. Blaster, 6. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Young. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Tommy Tremble, the tight end, the man he was looking for there.
By Christian Gonzalez.
Third down coming up.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Ready.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. He's going to pick up the first down and more. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
A gain of 24 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went. Of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver.
David Long there on
and that will lead to a second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
52 Blues.
Here's ETN, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third down and 9.
Ready, ready. 6, red, 38. Fury, yellow. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. What a critical flag. Roughing the passer, it sets up first and goal. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second
right
and
at the
goal.
line of scrimmage. No
When you look
gain on
throughout
the
this
play.
game, Mike, I don't think
Leads
there's
to
even
second
debate.
and goal.
This defensive line
At the
has
Patriots'
clearly
7-yard
won the
line.
battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these zero or negative runs are putting them in some really bad
Let's
spots.
go now. Yellow.
And he'll take it on in. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. It's his third touchdown on the year.
Ryan
Fitzgerald
Fitzgerald
now
on
for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Panthers stretch it out. Leading now by the score of 28 to 3.
Patriots 3. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off
Following
for
the
Carolina.
touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25.
Marcus Jones
Decent
on the
field
return.
position to
The
start this
Patriots
drive.
take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
On play action, here's May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
And you see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
2nd and 10. Working out of the gun. It's May. Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end.
May's pass.
And they'll hold him to a
Complete
gain of
to
just
Henry.
a couple and sets up
That's
third
a gain
down.
of 3. It's
Defense
third
does a
and
nice job
7.
here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
3rd and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Christian Roseboom. He's in to drop him for a sack, and that will bring up 4th down.
Brings up 4th
These
down.
pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a
Bryce
chance to put an
Behringer
end to
in
this
punt
drive,
formation
and
for the
they didn't let it go to
Patriots.
waste.
And this is going to set up a
The
long
Panthers
field
take
ahead.
over
Backed
1st
up
and 10
as it is
at their
touchdown
own 8-yard
inside
line.
the 10.
Set, ready. Black 40. Spike 60. Hut, hut.
On the ground, here's ETN. And this will be a Panthers first down as he'll get this up to the 20.
A gain of 12
Well, after not
yards.
having much success in the
That's
first
good
half,
for
they're able
the
to get
Panthers.
something going on the
First
ground
down.
here to start the third quarter.
First and
I'd
10
love to
at
see the
the
play
20-yard
caller
line.
mix in some play action, mix
Here
in
we
some
go,
pass
set,
game.
ready.
That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
Trevor Etienne.
He'll get about
carry.
2. It was
He was
Milton
taken down
Williams
at the
that time to
22-yard
bring him
line.
down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 22. Blue.
They'll stick with him again. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. It's a pickup
A
of
gain
12.
of 12 yards.
It's a Carolina first
And the
down.
Panthers first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize
gain of
here
12.
they got the lead.
First
We're in the
down,
second half,
Carolina.
but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge it.
Oh, and the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
Trevor
And the
Etienne.
Patriots are going to recover.
A fumble on the play.
And with all this talk about
Recovered
ball
by the
security, I can tell you
Patriots.
firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Hey, kid. 30 G.
Maynard on 1st and 10. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone,
a gain of
inside
11.
the 20.
That's good for a
A
Patriots.
gain of 11 on that one. Good for
First
a
and 10
Patriots
at
first
the
down.
18-yard line.
You got that?
The throw is met. That is incomplete.
His pass.
Well, it's pretty
Intended
clear
for
the main
Hunter
reason why
Henry.
they find themselves
Incomplete.
trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the
Wallace there
inefficiency of
defensively.
this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Good.
Check. Lucky.
Hey, keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Hey, they can't stop us. Keep rolling.
On 2nd down, it's May. That's complete to Ramondre Stevenson out of the backfield. And
Stevenson.
they're in business now. He is out of
A gain of
bounds
12
inside
yards.
the 10.
And the Patriots
Give them a
first
dozen
down.
yards on that one and
First
give them
and goal
first
at the
and
6-yard
goal.
line.
Hey, what's that?
May to throw again. That one batted away in the end zone. Incomplete.
Intended for
Recovered. We need it
Douglas.
close. It'll be
Incomplete.
2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, here we go. See that? Hey, what's that?
May to the air once more. For the end zone, but it's batted away.
May's pass.
Incomplete. He was
Intended for
open
Hunter
for a
Henry.
moment. Defense
Incomplete.
closed quickly.
Brings up
And now
3rd
it's
and
3rd
goal.
and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
Bam.
Twist.
He'll try and throw. Here's May. And that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Hey, what's that?
They're going. It's May. This caught, and he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
Ready, set, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble.
Young's pass.
He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st
10
down.
yards on the pickup.
And this
It's
is where the
second and
versatility of
inches
the tight end
at the
position
10-yard
really starts
line.
coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And, man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to lose yardage here. That's the way they'll switch ends as this third quarter has come to an end.
Back at his own 8-yard line.
Third down and 3.
Here we ready.
On the bootleg, it's Young. And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position.
Young's
a huge
pass.
chance to cut into the deficit.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is May. And that one is incomplete, but a penalty flag is down. Could they have called the push-off there? Now May. He'll spot Henry. Open downfield.
May's pass.
And they dig themselves out of that hole rather effectively. Gain of 19 on 1st and 20.
Second down.
Second
at the
and a yard.
18-yard line.
They run straight ahead with Henderson. And the spread will continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Brown on the stop.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball up until this point. They need chunk plays. They need to score, and they need to score fast.
Third and short. And here is May. This will not do the trick. They stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
Anytime it's third and short, you better account for the running back out of the backfield. And that's exactly what they do here. Great job by the defense, taking them down for a loss. Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal.
A 41-yard attempt.
And he missed it. It's no
no
good. Everything's going wrong. Unable to cut into this big deficit.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Play is stopped for a moment. It is an injured Carolina Panther on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
Left 18, Pioneer. Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
McCourt to throw here on 2nd down. That one complete to Lee Gary. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. his fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth. A quarterback like this is going to take advantage. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Ready?
He'll get it again. He will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
And it's third down.
Ready up. Shot. 17. Mike. Ready. Ready. 45.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. He's got a man. That's McMillan. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Let's go. 52 blue. Ready.
Back to the ground after the penalty. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
He's brought down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Okay, ready?
From the 31, here is 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Here we go.
Get in motion.
Yellow, 43. Set, go.
Look at play action with Young. That's going to be incomplete. Very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 3 yards to go.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up first downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that third down conversion, continue to possess the ball. These opportunities.
Loose football. The Patriots are going to recover.
A fumble on the play.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
That's good for a
An
Patriots.
ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Toss, Henderson heading right. Oh, and he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game, and the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense. Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Off the bootleg. Here's May. He'll get this out to Henderson. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
Henderson.
A gain there of 16 yards.
It's a gain of 16
First down,
yards.
New England.
That's another Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's May. Open man to Mario Douglas. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 20 more
20-yard pickup
That's
there.
another
Good for a Patriots first down.
First
Now the
and 10
Patriots
at
going to
the
use their
21-yard
first
line.
timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
To throw now, May. Dump this out wide to Gibson.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Third down and 6 yards to go.
What's that? Ready, what's that?
Here's May again. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Makes the score Panthers 28, Patriots 10.
So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. Oh, it goes out. Special teams has come up with the recovery.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. He'll let this go deep for Diggs.
Ready, what's that?
May to throw on 2nd down. Again, working deep downfield. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Kayshawn Boutte.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
What's that? Ready, what's
They'll go. Here's May. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Gonna give the ball over
Result of
on
the play
down.
is a turnover on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So this one a win for the visiting Panthers. They're able to build on the